offer you some Master Detective Archive RAINCODE Plus. Okay. It's planned, so it'll be fine.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time is short.
Let's hurry! Come on, over here!
Okay.
Let's hurry to the church!
Oh, it's... Okay, thank you.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There
Yes.
aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is
Okay.
no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
True.
I
Think
don't
so
know
too.
about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
True.
Time for an investigation!
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night.
Okay.
When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the Nail Man itself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind.
Okay.
I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes sense with a body like that.
I understand.
Oof.
Thank you very much.
Must have hurt.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the mailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the mailman.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the mailman for salvation.
Hey,
Maybe.
that actually sounds kind of
All the rain, you
I
know?
how they feel.
They get depressed.
I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that? You are...
An enemy girl.
Blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
Oh.
You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Wow, cool.
Sorry!
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this mailman?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's
Totally metal. Oh.
I see.
Oh my.
By
One
the
of
way,
those.
What happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I see.
Okay. Nice personality.
Excuse me, but you are...
An anime
I
guy.
have to ask. You know who I am.
A blue-haired anime guy.
No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nailman and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halar was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff. which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So,
You're obsessed,
you know a lot
kinda.
about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists.
Alright.
The Nailman is summoned through a ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target.
Is it
Just
me?
follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see.
Hmm.
So you can guess the next victim based
Strange.
on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
Yeah, it's a huge weirdo.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about? There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you?
Very
I
suspicious.
suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the Peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Ooh.
It's essentially a members-only
Secret
casino.
club.
The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the nail man?
Yeah, guess.
I totally get it.
Ah, you totally get it. Okay, of course. Of course, the Shinigami does know.
Locked room mystery.
Does like.
As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nail Man. By then, I knew the legendary Nail Man had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district.
Okay.
It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Alright. Yeah.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around
Yes,
here,
I'm black.
all the
Oh.
craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Okay.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Oh, now that you mention it,
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Can you try drawing what it looks like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out. But I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The
Of course.
incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nail Man was born out of our situation.
Okay, if you say so.
Is what the people actually
Mr. Strange, Mr. Vampire.
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nail Man acts as their agent, then they are also the Nail Man. In a way. That's how I see
Okay.
it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nail Man could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I guess.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost
Thumbs
up.
up.
Let's get going.
Oh my god.
Was that okay?
That's an old man trick, you know?
Yes.
It's like me.
It will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
We understand each other.
You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
You sure? Really now?
Huh?
Like one of their faces is obviously a vampire.
If they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay.
Oh, we get... Ah, remember now, we get to see her superpowers, I think, no?
Was it the mansion in the residential area?
Did you even pay attention?
What?
The first incident
Oh, the
occurred
secret-
at the
oh,
secret club in the Kamasaki
That,
district.
I just had to press a
We must
button.
hurry. I
Whoops.
won't allow time to
Didn't even
waste.
read, sorry. Typical me. Now, where are your secrets? Give me your stash of candy. Oh. What's this?
Oh.
Creepy. Okay. Emeralds, okay. For who? Oh, which button? Okay. Let's see. Ah, Vivia? Okay, why not? Wow, it's been only a day and I've made memories. Or maybe it's 2 days already, I don't know.
Whew, finally finished a bunch of chores. Maybe I should go make some coffee.
Oh, actually, you're right, maybe I should make some coffee.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
Vivia, you were in there?
Yeah. I
You
was
were
here
in
the
there.
whole time.
You
You were in my
at least said
pants?
You were there. You scared me.
Yeah.
You
Don't
scared me.
mind. I'll start doing that
Maybe.
next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
What? You don't mind? What?
Yuma, you're too kind.
Oof.
Never mind talking to me.
Oof.
You know, I wonder why
Yuma,
he always
what the fuck?
crawls into cramped spaces like that.
Didn't know.
Found it calming in there, right?
What? In your pants?
Wouldn't
You found it
better
calming?
off on a couch
Oh.
or bed?
If comfort
wasn't
level must be
paying
quantified
attention.
in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes. But this reminds me of something.
Reminds you of what?
Well, what do you think?
What Vivia remembers when he's inside the fireplace.
Ah, the fireplace. I thought the. Of course, I didn't know. Memories about firewood.
Your memories about firewood?
An interesting response. Do you think I also have psychometry to glimpse the past lives of items? Or perhaps you're trying to say I was firewood in a previous life?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I guess that's the wrong answer. What does being inside the fireplace remind Vivia of? Is it a good?
Wait, it chooses for me.
Yes.
It chooses for me.
That's correct. When I was young, my parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room.
What?
When I'm in here, I can relive
Those memories?
Huh? They don't sound like nice memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic to me.
The fuck?
Those are good memories for me. I have many brothers. We all yearned for our parents' love. So, no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
You emo weirdo! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know.
What the fuck?
How about you join me, Yuma? Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
No, I think I'll pass.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown closer.
Really now? I don't think I want to grow closer. But it's him, it's not me, so it's fine. What the fuck was this? Glad it's over. Yeah, and you found it behind the church. Yep. Oh, there's a tree.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's
big
true.
majestic tree. Wow, cool. Ooh. Can I sprint? Guess not. Oh right, I have to like actually teleport, I think.
Halara?
Oh,
I've been
sorry.
thinking.
Whoops. Wrong
The
button.
first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
Oh.
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare.
Ooh.
What more could you possibly ask for?
Their
Now,
superpowers.
let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
I liked it a lot.
Where's the secret club?
Oh, car.
Oh, this is
I see.
Nice. Detective points.
I smell a mystery.
Oh,
I'm all hyped.
men's restroom. Detective points.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up.
Of course.
I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Oh my god, I like her. What? She's a samurai?
It's open. Let's go inside.
Oh, the music. Bam, 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 ta-da. Ooh, awesome. Now let me just, oh, right, I have to first talk and then I have to investigate,
The
forgot.
peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe.
Hmm.
The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
Yeah, but, you know,
windows. The only way in and
you
out
see
is
where
to
the body
door
was
is locked
placed,
from the
you know.
inside.
Maybe. Just maybe.
It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry.
Oh,
The conditions have
superpowers.
all been met.
Nice.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
Oh, 40,
My
yeah.
forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Ooh.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
What?
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
It is?
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my post-cognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger.
A trigger. Okay.
Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence.
Too bad.
It's
Like,
similar to the mystery
she cannot be my partner
where I
every
read
time.
good crime scene in the
In like
mind.
every crime scene.
Now it's
She's
done
cool.
in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry.
No.
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
What?
Of course not.
So, my character is useless. Fine. Bum, bum, bum. So, I probably have to go here.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like.
You can use her
All I can
Sharingan.
do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
Oh?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives use their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence.
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power.
Ooh.
On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait, then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this
It is.
your ability, Shinigami?
It is cool.
Is something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate. You must kiss someone to share their ability.
Oh my god. What?
Kiss Halara?
Wait, that... Huh?
I lied.
Okay. This I forgot. What the fuck?
Do you really want to?
Damn it, you.
Still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
So now I have to talk to her, I guess.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Good, I don't have to explain. Thank you.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Oof.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Huh?
Huh?
Just the thought
The fuck?
of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
What the fuck?
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I
Okay.
don't trust anyone, except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Cool.
Then why did you choose
Would
to
love
help
it.
me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Sharingan, awaken! Oh, Code Geass, maybe.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Okay, I will show you, I guess. Investigation time! Wait, now I'm not holding hands anymore! Damn it! That's the power of the Nintendo Switch, eh? God damn it. Okay. Oh, I actually have to like... Sorry. To like move the camera. Was nothing else? That was... Oh. Okay, never mind. Check the end. Oh, now I can see.
That's...
Well...
What does that mean?
Okay. I guess. Wait, is there more? Did I miss something? Or is there not Huh. One is kaput. Notorswork.
That's...
Okay. Let's check the vents, yeah.
That's...
Right.
Okay. Now let's see. Post-cognition activate.
Post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
Really?
So you weren't able
Okay.
to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry. Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback. After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
Oh my god. Painstaking effort. Boom. 3 days.
3 days?
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be
She's
used from the culprit or victim's
too badass.
viewpoint.
It's not
It is
normal.
only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene. There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime
Goku
scene.
had to train for
This
years.
condition is absolutely required.
Bam,
I
I'm
must also know the victim's name and
OP as
face.
fuck now.
That's why prior research is
Awesome.
crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
So, can I not like hold your hands now?
I was wondering, if fortes are so effective in investigations, can't they be used to commit crimes as well? For example, let's say someone has telekinesis. Wouldn't they be able to easily create a locked room mystery?
Of course, it would be possible to abuse master detective powers. It's all a matter of how you use them. Some master detectives have turned a crime in the past. But as far as incidents in Kanai Ward, you won't have to worry about that possibility.
I think number 1 is actually evil.
The entire city is closed off.
Because he looks really fucking weird to be normal, so...
So
and these old
way
men
for
are always
more
evil.
master detectives to sneak in. They can't use their abilities to commit crimes.
You must assume that there is no such thing as a truly impossible crime, and interpret the case accordingly. This line of thinking will be necessary for the investigation you're undertaking.
That's very educational.
So... Oh, I had to press a button! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, now we hold hands. Oh...
A body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene, and it's so quiet.
Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I need the points, so...
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
Mm-hmm.
Which means
Strange,
it can
huh?
be easily removed, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
Maybe? Like a cockroach. A
It's
huge
man's
cockroach.
corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him, signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
Mm-hmm.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you know this.
Oh my god.
Thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
Yep.
But why?
Because it's not easy to nail somebody to a wall, like immediately when they're still alive. What? Oh? What are you in? Are you dumb?
By the way,
It is a child, so...
did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent?
Yeah, I did, but yeah.
Huh, some of the nails are bent downward.
Hmm.
Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Another reason, because, yeah, he climbed. You stupid motherfucker. Jesus. Okay, postcognition.
Yeah.
That's...
I see.
More points. No more points? Damn it. Ah, wrong button. Postcognition. Uh-huh. Gonna now see the glass again? Ooh.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Wow.
Seems like it.
Mysterious.
By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another lost room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Okay. Slot machine, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Was not interesting enough? Damn it. That was cool. There's one here that doesn't work.
Be good as new!
So, postcognition.
That's...
Ooh.
The lock is broken.
The lock is broken.
Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
How mysterious.
I think that's about it.
Yes, let's end. I think that's everything.
That should do
Easy
it.
enough.
There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my postcognition. It's
Oh.
exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion in Ginma district. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Alright.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma district. Let's hurry there.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Okay. Got me some food as well to survive. What? Should I like talk to other people? I don't know. To get more points. Nope, no more points. I did talk to you. It's a one-time deal. Oh, points. Nice. Points?
But...
Points. Nice. That's why we do it. I have... Oh, another quest?
Come on.
Well...
Okay.
Yeah. Well...
Oh.
No.
This was fun. Oh.
I see.
Ja, ik get out of here.
Right.
Oh my god. Simping over every woman.
All right.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Hey!
That's true.
Well...
I see.
Paired with the devil, okay. No, That's the only quest, huh? Okay, good. Fine. One is not so bad.
Yeah.
This is...
Come on! Oh!
You know...
So... What was I supposed to do?
It's a detective's responsibility to help those in need.
In a blue suit. Blue suit. But maybe he's inside the station. Wait, that's why. Well, here is a guy in blue suit.
Well...
Let's see if there are items here. Oh. Nice. Let's see. Who is it now? Wait, a second one with you? Where's my first one with you? The fuck? Fine.
I'm back. Huh? What happened?
Oh, Yuma. I'm done for.
Seriously, what happened?
Well, Yasuhiko and Halara got into a fight while gambling. You know how stubborn those two are. I tried to calm them down, but things got out of hand. I didn't know what to do. But then Fubuki showed up. And she started shouting for them to quit fighting. She jumped right in. And things just descended into chaos.
I think I get the picture.
In the end, those two made up just so they wouldn't have to deal with the situation. They'll never listen to a thing I say. I'm not sure I could lead these monsters. Maybe I'm not cut out to be boss here.
That's not true. You're doing great, Chief.
Me? Great? What have I done that's great?
What? Well... How do I put this? I think everyone is able to smile thanks to you. Working under your supervision keeps everybody cheerful.
So I'm nothing better than a mood setter.
Yes.
If any of you bought a puppy, I'd be unemployed.
Now he's totally sulking.
No, what else is the Chief great at? Anyway, you're great!
What do you mean?
I don't have the right words, but I think you're great in your own way, Chief.
Sounds a bit forced. Still, thanks. All I needed was a good laugh to feel better about everything. Well then, I'll continue being the boss for now.
Looks like he finally cheered up.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that reminds me. There's something I want to ask you.
What's up?
It's about my memories. At this rate, I worry I won't remember anything. So I was hoping we could make, like, a mission plan, or at least a list of things I could try to jog my memory.
Yeah,
alright.
I'm sorry to say, but handling stuff like that is way out of my league.
Huh?
Never mind that. Feeling down got me hungry. Hey, did you buy a meat bun for me? I hope you didn't forget the mustard.
Hmm?
I know he's not a bad person, but still... Maybe he really isn't fit to be in charge.
No, he's not.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Nice. Done quite a bit now. Let's continue.
Oh! Hmm? No.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh...
What?
Oh no.
Well,
Huh?
Whoa!
thanks a lot.
No. Yes, for now. And that's what happened.
Thank goodness. Thank you.
Well,
No.
huh?
The way of the synth, okay.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
It's closed, as expected.
Are you sure?
Cool.
Wait!
It looks like a haunted mansion.
It is.
There aren't any ghosts around.
Always with the ghosts, what the fuck? Always the same.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Home, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go. The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims.
Okay.
It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up. Say, well,
Oh, invisible wall.
You know,
by the way,
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Oh,
Are
Tsundere.
you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
There's a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm not kidding, a headache. This is...
I'll...
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Alright. What?
What's this?
Okay.
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Ah, it's not a cat photo als een new key. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls, because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I wanna put one next to the top of the staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain.
oh yeah.
The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me.
Cool.
There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it.
Yep.
How did this mark get here?
How? Yep, that's something you need to know.
Oh!
However, yeah.
Oh!
Beats me.
What does that mean?
It appears.
Oh!
Beats me.
I see.
appears. Well,
all right. Now,
Sit down right here.
thing underneath the thing. Secret drawer. Oh, lamp. Oh, switch. See?
Yeah.
Say,
That's true.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Very well.
Okay. Yes, that happened.
let's check
Oh.
every nook and
Right, I forgot. Need to press the R2 button.
I'm...
Oh,
That's it. Nothing.
that's true.
It appears.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old.
Oh,
The
that's
corpse
not
here
good.
is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels, now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor.
Yep.
But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
Strange. I think I'm done.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Okay.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait!
What?
Huh?
Blech.
That's weird.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, the stream. It was actually fun. An hour and a half I did this. Actually nice. But it's been a little bit too long. Have to go do something quick. And maybe come back and do something else. Bye bye.